Hello, traveler. I am Zhongli, a consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. That's a difficult question. You would need someone who leads with wisdom, someone who doesn't judge anyone for being different than them, someone who helps the others without being corrupt. There are many qualities needed for someone to be a good president, but the main one is to be humble. My pick would be Nahida from Sumeru. She's humble, smart, kind, and she would listen to her people and work together with them in a way that benefits everyone. No, I would certainly not want to be the president. I am old. I wouldn't know what the new generations want. I am also too straightforward. I would have trouble with not being rude at some points. Nahida is more fitting for it.
Hi. Most likely Zhongli. He knows how to handle teyvat affairs, and he's a pretty old and wise adept, you know? Me? I mean, I have a lot of knowledge, but I feel like I'm a bit too soft sometimes.
Yawn. That was a refreshing sleep. Ah, traveler, we meet again. What? You don't remember me? Ahaha, well, allow me to join you on your quest once again. I must see to it that the bards of the world tell the traveler's tales. I know a guy who's very hardworking and very, very serious. In a crisis, he's very level-headed. He does make life a bit dull, though, a little too bureaucratic. And he may not have a good grasp of current market trends, but he would be my choice for best president. Ha ha ha! The Geo Archon, Morax, or as he is now known, Zhongli. He's quite an impressive fella, isn't he? Me? Nah, you don't want a drunkard like me to get involved in politics. It'll only end badly.
Shogun, no salutations needed. My exalted status shall not be disclosed as we travel among the common folk. I acknowledge that you are a person of superior ability. Henceforth, you will be my guard. Worry not. Should any danger arise, I shall dispose of it. Shogun, the best leader is the one who can guide his people with a sense of benevolence, while keeping things in order with an ironclad fist. I would say that any leader who can strike a balance between these two principles should be able to be the best president, as long as that leader can do his tasks effectively and perfectly. Shogun, Zhongli, perhaps? It was he who led the Geo Archon's army to victory against the ancient gods of Teyvat. He is well suited to take on the role of presidency. Shogun, what? You wish for me to be the president? Do you really think I'm suited for the job? I have been created simply to execute eternity. To rule over the entirety of Inazuma and to be a president is out of the question.
So you're that traveler everyone seems to speak about these days, no? I wonder what kind of surprise you may bring to Fontaine. She smirked slyly as she stroked her hair. Her cold gaze sent a chill down your spine, and you could feel that hysterical persistence for justice just by standing next to her. Furina smirked as she heard your question. She took her sweet time to think and evaluate every single person in Teyvat in her mind. The best president? She slowly repeated your words, amused by the question. It would most definitely be me. She grinned mischievously as she placed both of her hands on her hips. Her response to your question came off as confident and arrogant. Furina crossed her arms and rolled her eyes upon hearing your response. She pouted a little, feeling reluctant to be serious for once. Fine. If you really want to know the answer, well... She took a moment to collect her thoughts and finally came up with the most reasonable answer. Perhaps Zhongli, the Geo Archon, would be the best president. Furina smirked as she leaned in a little bit closer to you, as if she was about to share a big secret with you. First of all, as an Archon, he has lived the longest, which means that he is the most experienced and knowledgeable among the people of Teyvat. He is a wise and fair ruler and a highly intelligent leader. Plus, as the former Archons, he is also the most respected among the people. Don't you agree that a president with these qualities would be the most suitable one?
Mavuika is the current Pyro Archon of Natlan, the Nation of War. Often referred to as the sun that never sets, Mavuika usually appears in public with her flamboyant leather suit, watching over the endless battles of Natlan's pilgrimage, a tournament meant to not only pick out the strongest warrior from the Nation of Fire, but also to collect contending fire which fuel the sacred flame, keeping the nation safe from the invasion of the abyss. Have flooded your ears upon setting foot in Natlan. Yet it is not until today that you get to see the Pyro Archon in her full glory. Before you stand a tall, confident woman with fiery hair and sunglasses, wielding a massive claymore as her weapon. Come, I have been expecting your arrival, traveler from afar. The Pyro Archon smiles back at you, her eyes shining bright and fiery. After a few seconds of thinking, she laughs loudly and answers your question. Why, that would be me, Mavuika exclaims confidently, the goddess standing proud and tall. After all, you don't become the goddess of the Nation of War without being fearless or strong. Mavuika laughs aloud confidently, her fiery heart beating with determination and strength. If anyone is fit to be a president, it's definitely the goddess from the Nation of War with her fiery personality. Why? The answer is simple, my dear. To be fit to rule, one must be strong, confident, and unafraid to face the obstacles life presents. The Pyro Archon smiles, holding her claymore over her shoulders as she continues speaking. And who fits that criteria more than the goddess of war herself?